Hello everybody and welcome to WifeCraft. I'm Procure and we're going to do episode I think 3 here. This is the cabinet illuminated forest. Some walls went up since the last time we were here, but not much else has really changed, to be honest. Not doing too much as far as other stuff goes, but let's get a move on here. Let's get back onto the trail. I suspect that Sharky's been out here and busy. Yesterday when we were sitting around, she had her grid paper and her iPad, and she was designing something. I'm sure it's going to show up eventually. Evil Bunny Dungeon, third of a kilometer. Now we're measuring a kilometer here by blocks, so 1,000 blocks is going to be 1 kilometer. And then you should be able to figure out the rest, especially if you're European. And if you're an American, get a converter and go that way. I'm not saying that to be flippant because I'm an American as well, and the fact that we're lagging so far behind everyone else and practically everything should see enough to everybody. Anyway, we're not going to get into that. We're going to move forward here. So here we're coming back up on Evil Bunny Dungeon. And there's the Evil Bunny. We're going to move past Evil Bunny Dungeon here, heading back down the road. So if this is Evil Bunny Dungeon, the TARDIS is back here somewhere. And off we go. So I think our next step after Evil Bunny Dungeon is going to be the Kitty Cat Sphinx. Although we're going to have to take a time out. Oh, see, that's not even connected to anything. I don't know what that is. It's not connected. I thought that was connected to something and be able to get up there. Gonna have to check with Sharky. I don't know if that means hands off or I hit it up here to see if you would look up and find it. Seems like an awful lot of effort for just that. But, you know. We'll find out. Here we come up onto the Kitty Cat Sphinx. I actually built the Sphinx, this figure itself, the legs and the chests and the little collar here and the green eyes and the mouth. I built this up, and then when I came back one day, I found these other items. And, well, I had built the fountain too. I thought it was very decorative. I was going for decorative. But we're not decorative. We are, I guess, practical. This particular object here is the food bowl for the giant Sphinx cat, which of course means this is the water bowl for the giant Sphinx cat. If we look up here, you'll see this object. See, I can climb up here, right? There's got to be a way to get up here. Dun, 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 dun. Whoops. That wasn't the right thing to do. There we go. And I came to find out that this is a scratching post. So the Sphinx Kitty Cat has a scratching post. In addition to the scratching post, we have the back end of the Sphinx Cat, which is not as well defined, but yeah, if you look at it, you can figure out what's going on here. And behind it was added the sandbox, because obviously the Sphinx Kitty Cat has to have somewhere to use the restroom. Which brings us to the massive yarn ball. I know these things because I ran across them and I was told what they were. There really aren't any signs here. And of course the back end of the kitty. And that's it. There's some other builds up here. We'll come back to it. Right now we're focusing on the main road and anything that might be branching off of it. And, oops. Seems to be a little... Oh, I'm at the cat's eyes. No wonder we're so high up here. Let's see here. Nope. Oh, ouch. Nothing that a little bit of food can't fix. Oh, it is getting dark, though. Not sure if there's any shelter around here. Oh, there are signs. I wonder if these are my signs or her signs. Cat supply. Cat supply is added. There you go. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. These are my signs, but it's cute. think maybe we might try carving around away a little bit more of it, but after she added these things, I'm not too sure. It's there. It's not going anywhere. It's fun. Okay, so off we go, and we're on our way to the next stop. Hopefully there's going to be... things are kind of spread out, so I forget where everything is. Right now, what we really need is the sun's going down, so we're going to need a bed. And it looks like the next stop is actually going to be the Mesa. I thought there was more stuff along here. Something's lit up over here. Doesn't look like anything useful, though. Time to eat again. Got to get some more food here. Yeah, bridle for those horses would be really nice, don't you think? Dark, dark, dark. Bad things come out at dark. And we are in survival mode. That is one of the rules of the game, especially when recording. Unless I'm doing a fly around of a large object that's been built, we're going to stay in survival mode. That gives it a little more edge when it gets dark. And, yeah, survival and reasons. Can't be too much further. Now I can tell you that I've built an underground railroad that leads from this particular facility all the way back to the beach house that was in episode 1. And if you throw a minecart on it, it is a good 4.5, 5 minute ride from one end to the other. So that's like, it's 3,000 blocks. Yes, this is the Mesa structure. And we have a road going off here towards that. I know that goes to our village, and this goes to another build that's yet unnamed. Whoops. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Die, zombie, die. Die, zombie, die. Okay. Let's see. Die, zombie. That's kind of a redundant, right? Because zombies are already dead. So we made it here without too much of a trouble. No skeletons, no... Oh! Yeah, we'll kill this guy too. Here, zombie, 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 zombie. Whoop, whoop. Oh, some skeletons over there. Gotta watch the skeletons. They got some distance. I've got a bow. Oh, I'm out of arrows. So shooting the skeleton from a distance really isn't... Here we go. Evil Bunny Dungeon. Almost a kilometer. And then Sharky Swamp Junction, which we really didn't pay much attention to. I think we saw the TARDIS trail and it caught my attention. But that's 1.3 kilometers away. And just have a little gatehouse here to keep most of the worst stuff out. And everything here should be pretty well lit to prevent anything from really spawning. Yeah, got an overhang here. If I have to, I can come up over here and hunt me some Endermen. Hey, Enderman! Come on! You know you want some. Come get it! Come here! I'm up here. I'm looking at you. You can't get me. Look at me. Look at me looking at you. Oh, he disappeared. Where'd you go? Come on, Mr. Enderman. Well, that was anticlimactic. Oh, I saw purple effects there. He is in the area. Let's see. How do I draw him out to where I can get him without getting killed myself? Nothing. I thought he was on his way. Yeah, I don't want to mess with a creeper. They go boom in the night. Oh, there he is. Oh. Man, he was waiting there for me. Where'd you go? There you are. Come on. Come get some. Come get you some. Where'd you go? Oh. Snuck up behind. Ow. Ow. Oh, ow. No. Oh. Zombies. Up, 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 up. Oh. Dun, dun, dun. Well, so much for that plan. Okay, we'll respawn. Mainly it's a building server, so we really don't have anything here as far as other stuff goes. And I see that I didn't get to sleep from here, so we're going to pause the video here, and I'm going to get us back to where we were. That way you guys don't have to watch the incredibly long walk, which is ever so slightly boring. So, and welcome back. So, we're now at the Mesa Complex, which isn't much. Go ahead and get us into game mode here. This is the Mesa Complex. Mostly it's built because we had not seen a Mesa biome in our previous worlds. They existed, we just didn't run across them. They didn't spawn on us. So in this particular spawn world, we have gotten some Mesa that we're playing around with just to see what's what. And we have this small island here that pretty much borders on Mesa, plains, and desert, giving us a lot of biomes to work with should we need it. This little island here, it comes in pretty handy. See, we're mostly stocked out here thanks to Sharky. She takes care of things in a very good way. Very nice. Very well. Alright, let's be careful out here so we don't get killed again. As I said previously, most of the penalties for dying have been turned off, mostly because this is a build server. Later on, we'll probably turn those back on, and obviously other servers that we put up for gaming reasons, those will have them on. But for right now, it's just easier not to have the frustration on Sharky of losing all her stuff if she happens to not pay attention to what she's doing, get involved with the build, and manages to get herself killed. Of course, she uses creative mode these days, so that's not as big of a concern. For a long time, we didn't use creative mode. It was all by the seat of your pants type action. But so, as you see, we've got a nice bit of reed going here for paper farm, mainly. I guess sugar could come in handy. There's another object out here that's mainly nothing. It's just there for decoration, just so, hey, look what I can build here. There's a small farm put somewhere far away. Farms close to you are noisy, and that's probably what went wrong with me killing the Enderman, is I wasn't wearing any armor. Oh well. Live and learn, or die and learn. Okay, so yes, we have this nice little farm here with a lot of noisy ducks and pigs. I'm sorry, chickens and pigs. When we first early on got the game and we saw these things, we couldn't decide whether they were chickens or ducks because of the square bill. Later on we found out they were chickens. It became pretty obvious, but we still call them chicken ducks sometimes. So chicken duck away. Radishes, no, turnips, and that'll go for the pigs. And then we have carrots over here that'll also go to feed the pigs and reproduce some more. I don't think there's anything out past this particular farm, but it's a nice place to stop and get supplies if you need them. In the meantime, let's get ourselves back over, and we'll just skip the building and walk up the side of the hill. Have to come back and farm some of the reed so we can get some more paper and go trading with the villagers. Paper's primary thing that I trade with villagers because it's easy to get and it's easy to do. Librarians tend to be more popular or more frequent population-wise than anything that I've found useful so far. It'd be oh, by the way, we're going to go ahead and take this particular trail. And we're going to head in this direction because this kind of squares it off, and this trail should turn back, or this road should turn back to the right to another smaller road. As you can see, as we get further away from the main road, things get dinky. Not really much along the road, to tell you the truth. Obviously, there's a structure coming up here, but that was built because it was in the way. That was the only reason that I added on to this structure, is because the hill was in the way. It seemed like the thing to do at the time. A lot of builds are, especially my builds, are just off the cuff. Hey, let's build something. Sharky gets into designing things, as you could plainly see with her. Yeah, see, this is getting much more rustic. There's not as many steps been put in. It's leading you in the direction, but it's obviously not done. And neither is, well, carved our way through this hill. Carving your way through hills, that's always going to keep you busy. Keep a little cover there for the ground. There's some ground level coal. Might need that. And then a bridge. It takes a while to get out here. In fact, I think that's probably where we're going to wrap this episode up at, is the Shrine of the Rising Sun. I started building it. I faced it, the big windows towards the east where the sun would rise, and it's rather church-like, I guess, in structure, in my opinion. Not everyone would agree. Maybe very Middle Ages type deal. Middle Ages, very rustic. Not much you can. I mean, when you're using stone like this, everything comes out looking like a castle. If you can dress it up, you do, and if you can't, well, you watch videos and learn how to. That's what I've been doing. It's not perfect, but it is fun. And there is a desert temple over there, probably already been raided. We're going to bypass it. You have a road going right past the temple. Chances are one of us went over there to check it out and get the goodies out of it. I saw something burning up there. Oh, we got a skelly. Oh. And oh. Okay, no more skelly. Let's see if he... There we go. Stuffs. And reasons. There it is. There is the structure I was referring to. It doesn't have an official name. I refer to it as kind of a church. It's got this L shape where you come up to it, and I put battlements and made it look very cool. The glass in the front is dark shaded, and glass on the sides and the solar facing side are all red. So when you come in here, it's deep and it's dark, and you come back, and there we go. Got a nice little vestibule here with the nice views of everything, and then the main area, not too done up, well lit though. The arch ceilings, and what might be really cool is to get some armor stands and put armor stands up here with to simulate like statues. That might be pretty cool. I bet you somebody already has an idea like that. Might be time to go looking. Alright, so we are now at the destination I was looking for. And we've got about 2.5 minutes left of the episode. Not much to do. Let's patrol around the area, see if anything's changed. Maybe Sharky built something out here that I'm not aware of yet. Anything is possible. It's a big world. It's going to take me a while. I think she's getting the idea. She's going to have to leave some clues like the scarf trail and things like that for me to follow. But, yeah, we'll get there. So, that comes right up over here and overhangs this little river. And we have this trail, which is the one we'll be following away from here next episode. And we will head due east. Across the bridge and into that forest. Not much that I'm aware of that's been built out in this direction. Let's just kind of walk over to the edge. I don't see anything that might be any kind of build. No, everything looks pretty normal over here. It's a nice place. I had to do some more work to make the building look more, I don't know, it needs to look more something. If you have a suggestion, please put it in the comments, and I will be glad to look at it, and if it makes sense, I don't mind putting it in. That's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to go ahead and park myself in here, and the next episode I think we'll start with morning, and we'll watch the sunrise through the lovely glass windows here, and just kind of appreciate it. Put in some seats. That's what this needs. It needs seats like pews to view the sunrise. All right, so thanks for joining, everybody. I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch up with you next time. See ya.